Back to Irving. Rebounded by Kamare.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Davis. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Shots good by Williams.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Pass to Exum. Davis with a screen on Henderson. Here's Exum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
The Blazers on offense. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Now Williams. He's coming off a 31-point game against Sacramento.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line. Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heel.
So it's the Mavericks now. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Lively the pass to Irving. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
On the wing, Davis, guarded by Walker. Pass to Lively. It's deflected.
Intimidation at the defensive end. That's something Clingan can provide right away, while the rest of his game is a bit of a work in progress.
Clingan with it. Lively defending. It's Henderson on the wing. To the inside. And it's Clingan with the jam.
I tell you, not only does Clingan set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Exum with a wide open look. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And Williams, here we go. It's stolen by Davis. And it's the Mavericks on the break. The kick out to Irving. Hands it from downtown. Now it's just a 3-point Portland lead.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And here is Williams. He's got 6. And that one's good by Henderson.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Williams with the block.
MP's playing like he has something to prove. Strong defense from the youngster.
Pass to Henderson. They set the pick. Lock at 6. Here's Clingan. Lively defending. Offensive rebound. Thibault the pass to Walker. Here is Williams. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Buries it from three-point range. And it's a 9-point Trailblazer lead.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Jeremy Grant is checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Then for the Mavericks, Martin's checked in for Marshall. Hardy comes in for Exum. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Dinwiddie against Williams. Here's Hardy. Dallas, no good that time either.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going that way. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so here is Dallas after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Dinwiddie for 3. Shot to stop the run. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Portland moving the ball over. Grant finds MP. Pass to Henderson. And Lively pulls it down.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simons is checked in. Irving's checked in for Dallas. Outside Williams. Walker with his screen for MP. Going inside. Sharp. Grant for 3. And Irving pulls it down.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now, here is Irving. 12 points for him. What a terrific move that was. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Simons on the wing. Back to Williams. To the middle. And it's Grant that time on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 9. Pass to Lively. Down low, here's Irving. Misses from short range. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Davis. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Back to Simons. From the wing. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers lead by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Martin in at the small forward. And the call will be against Anthony Simons. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Irving. Over MP. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. And it's Williams with the ball for the Trailblazers. Right side, Simon. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for Portland. Mavericks shooting 43% from the floor. Irving kicks to Washington. Outside, Martin. Fires for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Irving against Williams. Pass to Klingen. 5 on the clock. From 13. Outside, Avdia. And it's Klingen with the jam.
I love how hard Klingen works that offensive glass, using his size in that situation.
Irving kicks to Martin. Pass to Washington. It's good. Washington's got his first basket of the night.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Simons finds MP. How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? That's a 2 from Simons. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Dinwiddie with it. Scoreless thus far.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Henderson's checked in for Anthony Simons. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. Exum comes in for Martin. Basket good. Henderson's got 21 in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Back to MP. Klingen the screen for MP. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Mavericks trail by 15. Dinwiddie outside. Drills it from outside.
Spencer Dinwiddie showing off a little range.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Henderson outside. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Irving against Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Inside, Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. In the corner, Henderson with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Henderson's got 24 points.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the Trailblazers. Then for the Mavericks, Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Dinwiddie. Now, MP. 8 points for him. Henderson, no one around him. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Henderson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Portland. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Puts the move on. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
And he can't get the first one.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Jabari Walker's checked in for the Trailblazers. Henderson finds MP. Back to Henderson. The 3. And Davis pulls it down. Mavericks trail by 12. Now, here's Exum. Last game he had 12. Pass to Gafford. The kick out to Irving. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. MP looking around. Walker is screen on Irving. Floats it up for Walker. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Davis. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Davis has got 7 points in the game.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And here is Williams. He's got 8. And that one's good by Henderson.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Irving. And that one is good. Irving's got 25 points.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Here's MP. On the wing, Walker. Back to Williams. Walker with the screen for MP. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Davis.
And MP still gets the shot in the air. Other young guys might have folded under that foul, but he's able to get to the line.
Grant, he's checked in for Klingon. And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Irving. For 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And he has 28 points for the game.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And taking a look at some numbers for Henderson. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 30 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. All around brilliance for him lately. And guys, he's really taken his play to another level.
Don't you get the sense that the confidence is building game by game, and he's starting to put up the numbers that back it up?
Irving with it. He had 35 points last game out. Beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Portland, no good that time either.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And Marshall kicks to Davis. Davis owning the inside.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Irving against Williams. Pass to Henderson. Shoots from the elbow. Count that bucket. Henderson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Here's Exum. Gafford with the ball. Now Marshall. Outside, Davis. Gafford inside. Working on Walker. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake.
And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Trailblazers up 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Looking at the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this world because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Portland Trailblazers.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Scoot Henderson. in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Scoot Henderson is out there with MP. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the 4. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. Outside, Davis. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 11 rebounds in the game. MP finishes inside.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Davis. It's good. And now that's 11 points for Anthony Davis.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Henderson, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Portland leading by 6. Now, MP. He's got 12. It's Henderson on the wing. Back to MP. Here comes MP. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
6 attempts for him at the line. He's made 4.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in a comfort zone.
And Williams drops them both. Mavericks trail by 8. Irving surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Portland grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
MP finishes the break in style.
MP clearly put a lot of time into that floater. Boy, that one was pretty.
Pass to Exum. Davis down low. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
MP gets the job done inside.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Gafford, bounce pass. Jacks up a 3. And it's Davis missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
MP against Irving. For 3, Henderson. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Portland leading by 13. Thybulle, the pass to Williams. To Kamare. Outside Williams. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 15. Irving kicks to Davis. Marshall passes to Davis. Will it go? Davis absorbing the contact.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Now, here's MP. 20 points for him. Henderson, no good. Davis looking for an opening. And they double up Davis. Pass to Exum. From the line, it's tipped. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Diaz checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Dinwiddie's checked in. Trailblazers leading by 13. It's Williams, high post. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Both free throws good for Irving. Henderson passes to MP. Back to Henderson. Pass to MP. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie attacking, and he jams it with authority.
I'll tell you, this guy excels at using his speed and his big body to cut inside. Nice job, Spencer Dinwiddie.
MP outside. Pass to Avdia. And here is Williams. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Davis. Rebounded by Kamare. Trailblazers leading by 11. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Blazers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Mavericks trail by 14. Dinwiddie kicks to Davis. Irving passes to Gafford. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be
a substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. Kyrie Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Martin in at small forward. Here's MP. Oh, MP staying with it through the contact.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Outside Irving. The tray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight. MP with it. He's picked up by Irving. Here's Henderson. It's deflected.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Washington with the screen on Williams. Here's Irving. Takes it off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Trailblazer lead.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Henderson, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Irving from long range. Portland grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Avdia has added some strength to the frame, and he puts it to work right there.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 3. Lively a screen on Williams. Irving for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 44.
All night. He just won't let up.
MP outside. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Irving to take the lead. And another basket for Dallas.
The buckets, the game is just flowing for Kyrie Irving. Looks easy for him right now.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And the Mavericks making a change here. Exum's checked in. Irving against MP. Lets it go with the 3. Good! Another from 3.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Outside Irving. This one for 3. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. And even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Back to Henderson. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Exum.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Irving kicks to Washington. Here's Lively. Off target with his 3. Portland trailing here. Outside Williams. Henderson outside. They set the screen. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie against MP. Irving for 3. Offensive rebound. Dinwiddie outside. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Pass to Avdia. Over Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Doris, as we watch Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
And Portland making a change here. Kamar is checked in. Then for the Mavericks, Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Dinwiddie.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3 ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Great D that time from Davis. The Mavericks leading. Exum with it. Now here's Irving. Covered by MP. Irving kicks to Marshall. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, Henderson. The Mavericks pull it in. Exum's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
Now, MP.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
Avdia dishes to Williams. Pass to Klingon. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Irving kicks to Exum. Back to Irving. Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Now here's Williams. Henderson right side. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 56 points in the game.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And here is MP. Henderson for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Irving passes to Exum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, how terrific is Dante Exum getting into the paint, forces the defense to foul him there.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Avdia. Pass to Henderson. Back to MP. Henderson outside. Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Irving kicks to Davis. Here's Exum. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
Listen, Dante Exum has outstanding handle. He is masterful at knifing through the defense.
MP outside. It's Henderson on the wing. Irving against Williams. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
MP showing you early he can handle the pressure, folks.
Irving finds Gafford. Irving against Williams. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Exum. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Irving against Williams. And yes, it's good. Williams has got 33.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen, MP able to capitalize.
Here's Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, easy call.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Abiez checked in for the Trailblazers. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Join me in thanking your laser dancer.
Portland moving the ball around. Abdi on the wing. There's the screen. Williams attacking. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
At the line for Portland.
And both free throws good for Williams.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for the Mavericks.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Portland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. He hits the first one, and that turns the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. That's tipped. And they'll get another chance. Davis finds Exum. Wants to get it to Gafford, and does. That one doesn't go.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long-distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Avdia. He's off from 3. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with...
The best teams lose at least 10 games a year. Hey, it's just one loss.